Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Tyler Day. I'm business partners with my brother Peter Day, and we are the owners of OptimizeToConvert.com. So Optimize to Convert is all about affiliate marketing and media buying. You know, we've had a lot of success doing affiliate marketing, buying traffic on Facebook, and it's something that we're still doing now. So, you know, on a daily basis, we're running ad campaigns, but we're also releasing training to the community to help people along on their own journey in affiliate marketing. So what we're going to be talking about today is basically what to do if your Facebook ads are not converting or your Facebook ads just aren't working, okay? So the first piece to think about if your Facebook ads aren't converting is the offer that you're promoting, okay? So when it comes down to the offer, it's got to be the most important piece of the pie for getting profitable on Facebook. Because if you don't have a good offer, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on testing. It doesn't matter, you know, what you do. You're never going to be able to make it work if the offer is just not good, right? So let's talk about, you know, what is a good offer? What should you be looking out for to tell if your offer is good or not? So a preliminary indicator of a good offer is your EPC. And EPC stands for earning per click. So a good offer should have a high EPC of at least, I would say at least $1.50 on Facebook to be considered good. So, you know, if you send 100 clicks and, you know, you earn back $150, that would be a $1.50 EPC because each click produced $1.50 in revenue, right? So let's say that your clicks on Facebook are costing you, you know, 60 cents, 70 cents per click. Then you're really going to need an offer EPC that's probably double that, right? So a good indicator would be a good EPC, well above $1. You know, the higher above $1 that you get, the better you're going to be able to convert. Because let's just be honest, the clicks are not cheap on Facebook, and you know, not every offer is going to be able to cut it with a, you know, 20-cent EPC, 30-cent EPC, something like that, right? So looking at that EPC is going to be very, very important. Also looking at the offer conversion rate. So let's say, for example, that, you know, the offer pays $10, then, you know, you're going to be wanting to look for at least a, you know, 10% conversion rate on that offer in order for that offer to be considered good. So, you know, if the conversion rate is lower than that, like if it's only like a 3% conversion rate or something like that on a $10 payout, that would mean that your EPC would only be like 30 cents, and it would be very, very difficult to make that profit. All right. So a lot of it comes down to offer testing. And, you know, my brother and I, we spend over $150,000 per month testing different offers on Facebook. Yes, you heard that right. We spend over $100,000 per month testing different offers because the offer is just the most important aspect of the campaign. And without a good offer, you're never going to be able to make it work. Okay, so let's assume that you've done your offer testing and now you've dialed in on a pretty good offer that you feel confident in. Okay, let's talk about the next steps from there. So from there, you're going to want to focus on your ad creative, okay? So when it comes down to ad creatives, I think one of the biggest mistakes people make on Facebook is basically just testing too few ad creatives. You know, only testing like 4 or 5 different ad creatives, different images. You know, oftentimes the images or videos that you come up with are not going to be good. They're not going to be converting, right? So by increasing the amount that you're testing, you're going to increase the probability that you actually find something that's good. So I know it sounds basic, but this is something that so many people overlook. And, you know, when I'm looking inside of students' ad accounts, when people are showing me what they're doing, oftentimes I'm only seeing, like 2 or 3 different ad creatives, or, at most maybe like 10 ad creatives. But, from what I've seen from my own experience and from students that I've coached that have become successful, the most successful students are the ones that test the most ad creatives. Okay. So my brother Peter and I, we have a student that has earned over $1 million with us in the past year. Okay. And what his secret is basically just a huge volume of testing, and especially on ad creatives. So he'll basically come up with 100 different ad creatives for a campaign that he's testing. And, usually maybe like 4 or 5 of those out of 100 will be actually, cream of the crop and will be profitable and be bringing in good conversions. And then he'll scale on those. So, usually it's maybe 1 out of 10 ad creatives that you make might be good, but maybe it's only 1 out of 20 or something like that, right? So the lesson to be learned is don't be afraid to just put in the work to come up with all these different ad creatives. You should really be spending about 90% of your time on Facebook on producing creatives, and about 10% of that time launching or killing creatives that you are putting on Facebook. Okay. So above and beyond the creative testing, the next important aspect is your landing page. Okay. So landing page testing is very important too. A landing page is basically a bridge between your Facebook ad and the affiliate offer that you're promoting, right? And even if you're not doing affiliate marketing, even if you're running ads for a brand or doing e-commerce, you're still going to need some sort of landing page. It's not like we can just send somebody to an order form cold from an ad and expect that to work, right? So the landing page is going to be very, very important. And the most important aspect of a landing page is basically going to be the headline above the fold. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if I'm on our blog right now, and if I'll go to this landing page example for our free community, right? So the above the fold area is basically this this area where you don't have to scroll down on your mobile device in order to read or click. And the content that you put above the fold, like your headline, your subheadline, your call to action, those are going to be the biggest things that affect your landing page conversion rate, because it's the first thing that people see. And if they don't like what they see right away, then they're not going to continue reading or continue to click through, right? So it's very, very important to test many variations of the landing page. Okay. But, usually the landing page testing, you can do this, either at the same time as testing your creatives. So, you could do them at the same time and just, do that. Or you could do it one after another, like test your creatives first and then test your landing page. Okay. So to summarize, we have 3 different components that we're looking at. We're looking at the, your offer. We're looking at the ad creative and the landing page. And those are basically going to be the biggest levers that you can pull to bring a campaign to profitability if it's not converting. So you're always going to have to do this for every campaign. It's going to be very rare that you have a campaign that you don't have to do anything to, that you don't have to optimize in any way, right? So other than that, ad copy is very important too. That kind of falls into the creative category of basically the words that are in your ad. And, same, that falls into the ad creative bucket, where you're going to want to test as many different ad copies as you can. The copies are basically just the words that go on the ad. Okay, so other than that, guys, if you're looking for more training on this, we have some resources on our site, optimizetoconvert.com. If you go to our products tab or optimizetoconvert.com/products, you'll see some offerings that we have here. So the first one is a case study that we put together. And, this is basically a very affordable, I think it's $7 to get access to one of these. And this is going to show you an example of an ad campaign that we've ran on Facebook so that you have a good understanding about sort of what we do and how we do it. And, for that price tag, it'd be silly not to take advantage of that. Okay. The next thing that we're offering is our course, The Social Lead Gen Blueprint. And this is really a course for people that are just getting into Facebook ads as really a blueprint, as really an A to Z course that just shows you exactly what to do to get set up on Facebook, to launch your first ad, to start optimizing things like we were talking about in this video, and then to actually start scaling your ads. So this course is incredibly valuable for anyone that's just getting into Facebook ads that doesn't really know what they're doing. It's super hard for people to figure this out on their own sometimes because Facebook is just such a complicated animal. There's so many little nuances that go into everything, from just simply creating your ad account or your fan page to getting your first ads live and knowing the do's and don'ts. It's very helpful. Okay, so check out that as well. And the last offering would be our virtual day in the office package. So with this package, you actually get to spend an entire day with me on Skype or Zoom one-on-one, and we'll go through campaigns that I'm running. We'll give you all the training that you need to get started. And this is extremely helpful. I mean, I've been doing affiliate marketing myself since 2012. I have, like I said, we've done 8 figures in the space, and it's super helpful in order to succeed, to get help from people that really know what they're doing. So anyways, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.